Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for May 2nd. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 4 of spades. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a 5 of spades. All right, so I am going to read each card, then all together for the collective. And then a special birthday message for you, 4 of spades. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you with your manifesting abilities for the year. So let's start with card number 1 and see what it is. 6 of hearts. Love this card. This is really a hard-working card that works diligently for what they want, 6s, and they are rewarded for it. It is rewarded from outside validation, which feels fabulous. The ego actually really deeply enjoys that. However, when the limelight is over and you are left with your own self, the ego is like, yeah, that was fabulous, but you know what? I need to feel or feed my soul. So what am I going to do to balance that out? You know, some people may say that it would be easy for 6s to get too full of themselves or have overconfidence in what they do. But I would disagree. I think it is a balancing act that they are well aware of, and it is their catch-22. So once they are aware of that, it is something that they work diligently to keep in balance, which isn't easy. You know, that is their thing that they are doing in this lifetime. So the 6 of hearts is really just this beautiful artistic card that you can be in your element and being rewarded for it, being very knowing in how to please the masses and really reap the rewards from that. However, are you pleasing yourself? So your work has to be meaningful, right? You have to find that duality between your ego and soul and the balance of working and getting successful with what is meaningful. Okay, so yeah, we are experiencing this with a 4 of spades day. And so we're all having that opportunity to experience that energy, look at life through that lens, and what is a 4 of spades? You know, what kind of what would it be like to be a 4 of spades? Well, it's remedies and cures for your well-being, your mental and physical well-being. It is very much a suit that is dedicated to fulfilling who you are in this lifetime. The thing with the 4 of spades is that you get this time out. 4s are very stable and secure. So you've got that going for you. You've got the time and the opportunity to really work on who you are at your core. 4 of spades is Mercury led, 4th day of the week, and it is the Hierophant. So you've got that old school knowledge, that key to unlock whatever you need to become a more vibrant and confident and knowing your truth, you, that uniqueness that is yours. So that's what you're here to do. So that's the energy that we're all able to experience today if we should want to. What is the catch-22 with the 4 of spades? What are the shadow attributes? Well, it can be really kind of feeling stuck. It can be feeling like you are in the muck and mire and it's really hard to pull your boots out of it. If you've ever had your boots stuck in mud, you know exactly what I mean. You can pull your foot right out of the boot and leave a big piece of you behind, and that can feel really exhausting. And it can feel like a really slow process, like you're getting blocked at every turn. Well, of course, these are all for a reason. It is because there needs to have something brought to your attention that is for you to work on. Once you get something in focus, you have all of that stability that felt like being stuck is exactly what you need, the time and the energy to work on what is truly needed. It is just understanding what that is, which isn't easy. That's your catch-22. So there you have it. Very catch-22-y kind of day right now, isn't it? Because we are in that second decan of a Taurus fixed sign with Mercury. So, you know, it's all good. So let's keep that in mind and move on from there with this Four of Spades day. Let's see what we've got in the second card is the Jack of Hearts in the upright position. This is high-paced energy. This is really emotionally led, just like the Six of Hearts. So we're really going to be feeling that energy around how we make our connections emotionally. They're in the upright position, so that's going to lend a little more of the softness that is the red feminine suits. So yeah, the Jack of Hearts is, as you might feel or think, it is that light-hearted, fast-paced, initiating energy that is very, very creative because it's Uranus run, and it is that fast-paced Brahma energy where you come into contact with something that really is singing your tune with those aces, and then you connect with it emotionally. You've got the moon, and intuitively you just know that it's the right direction for you. And then there is the direction, the Mars. So you've got aces, twos, and threes, sun, moon, and Mars all working in your favor today. You are just going to be in a very creative, beautiful, lovely way. Wow. All right. This is beautiful energy today. So we are really going to appreciate having that Four of Spades time to sink a little bit deeper and understand what this means to you at your core and how you channel this emotional energy into your well-being of that four, right? That Four of Spades, that stability, that time. So use it well. Okay, card number 3. We've got the Death card in reverse. So reversals are just reminders about something that might come up for us today that we needed to think about beforehand. So the Death card is about letting things go. Well, so it's in reverse. So we are looking to hang on to something that we think is going to serve us, but it's not. We're in that fixed Taurus energy. We are in that stubbornness, and that would be in that reversal. So we might get into this and think that we are just going to go for it, but then some little something comes up and we realize that we've gotten off track just that little bit. They're not big things. It's more small things that the Death card represents. The day-to-day, the small epiphanies that realizations, more or less, that something needs to go so that you can get back on track and go in the right direction. So with the shadow attributes, it could be resisting that, being closed and feeling like you need to keep on a track that you've gotten off of. All right, like a train coming to the two tracks, and somebody has thrown the switch somewhere in here. Source has thrown the switch and has given you a red herring and a track to go down that is not serving you. You're going to realize it because you're on this really emotional high right now. So I'm reading all of the cards here together, but for some of you, you are going to get that switch thrown off a little harder than the rest of us. So if you pick card number 3, be on the lookout for just that and understand that it is under all of this fixed energy. So if you happen to be a fixed sign, you'll know exactly what I mean when you are like a dog with a bone. You're in all of this beautiful creative energy and you just want to go for it, yet you sense that there could be something better, but you haven't stopped long enough and appreciate this 4 of Spades day to really sit with it for a minute and understand what it is that's not feeling right, that you need to get back on this beautiful, emotionally in tune energy and switch that back and get where you need to be to get going. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So the Death card is related to the dark. The Death card is related to the red suits in the cards of truth. So do you have, you might want to go and look to see if you've got a red 7 in your cards of truth. So, and if you do, you will know with all of your planets and whatever might be in there that that is where you've got a good lead as to what's gotten off track, because it is of that more feminine energy. Okay, enough of that. So there you have it. We've got an interesting day ahead of us. We might need to let something go in order to get back on track, but we'll have that time and that desire to do exactly that if we don't get in our own way, right? With that stubborn Taurus energy. So let's look and see what the 4 of Spades has in store for your manifesting for the year. So yeah, this is the creativity oracle. So we've got the moon and something of a sun here, and the windmills, water, flowers, very beautiful. Cycles. The wind blows and the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we are a part of nature. So true. And for a 4 of Spades, you know that those cycles can be very slow and very arduous and hard to suffer sometimes when they feel like they are grinding and just chugging uphill the whole way. However, that is the catch-22 for you. So know when you feel, even when the wind blows, right? Think about that. That is a beautiful sound. And know that that is exactly what does the windmill, right? And think about that nature and nurture. It is an interesting contemplation about how that's going to relate back to your manifesting. So knowing that you've got that advantage of time, it really is interesting that big cycles, little cycles, there are lots of cycles. And to think about it as moon cycles, right? Because remember, there was a moon here. A year is a cycle. Moon's a cycle. So check your chart for your moon. I mean, that didn't pop into my head for no reason. And see with the cycles of the the daily planets coming around. Check your horoscope and see what might feel like it is something that is being brought to your attention for you. All of the transits, and see, when those moons come around over your birth moon, and see what happens with that. And check nature while you're at it, all of the seasons and that sort of thing. Maybe be in tune to the equinox. All right, so let's see what you got for the cards of truth, spirit, and nature. You got the 7 of Spades. This is very interesting. Huh. All right. So the 7 of Spades is a Saturn card, Saturday. So that is part of your manifesting this year. So if it were me, on Saturdays, I would check the moon cycle. I would check in with self and see what kind of Phoenix experience you could really have with letting go of something, being that solid 4. It could feel like maybe that would be the way to nudge those cycles forward, with you letting go, really thinking about that for, the 2 weeks leading up to a full moon, the 2 weeks waning to a new moon. What could you let go of? And then what could you chase like a butterfly? That would be something that could really get those cycles moving for you. And that butterfly represents your manifesting. Beautiful. Okay. I think I got that one sorted through. Feels right. All right. So for your Wishcraft card, love this card. It is so my star. Okay. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. Absolutely. So keep that in mind as well when you are manifesting, letting go and opening to something that is like a butterfly out of the cocoon, a new shiny you. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And yes, happy birthday. 4 of Spades, everyone else. I hope your year goes beautifully. Carpe diem, kindness, and being open and willing, and having that gratitude to get you a long way. So thank you, and as always, happy creating.